Did you know that Warren Buffett bought 102 million ounces of silver? What's up, everybody? Silver Stasher back with another video. Today, I want to talk about silver versus gold and why, in my opinion, silver actually comes out on top. Let's go ahead and get into it. But first of all, Warren Buffett did purchase 102 million ounces of silver. That was a stat to me that I actually learned today. I did not know about that, and that is blowing my mind because that's a lot of silver. So that plays into some of the reasons why I think silver is a better investment, because at the end of the day, Warren Buffett is Warren Buffett, and he is one of the best financial investors of all time. So I do believe what he does is usually probably the right thing to do. So that's just my opinion. Again, this video is just my own opinion. It's not financial advice at all. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you can, please like, subscribe, and comment. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the 5 reasons why silver is better than gold. So the first reason is Warren Buffett back in the 1990s did purchase 102 million ounces of silver, and I wouldn't think that he would do that if he didn't believe that silver was a long-term investment and a good long-term investment. So he was, at a time, I believe he was one of the largest silver investors of all time. So like this article from Metal's Edge, it says that he bought 3,500 tons of silver. No clue where in the world he would have stored that, but it seems like a dangerous place to own, to be completely honest. So it was in 1997, so prices dropped from about $50 an ounce to under $10. He definitely bought it when it was very, very low, but it was also at a time where it was considered risky. But anyways, I found that very interesting that Warren Buffett had been into the silver market today. Now, I also found online that Robert Kiyosaki, if that's how you pronounce his name, did make a post that says Warren Buffett is now selling his stocks, which he is supposedly selling his stocks. You can go ahead and do that research on your own. But Robert Kiyosaki is saying that he is selling the stocks and investing in silver. So Robert is known as being a very, I would say, a loudmouth. He says a lot of things that not everybody agrees with, and I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I'll show you guys up on the screen a picture of his tweet that is saying that he is selling his stocks to buy silver. So take that for what it's worth. That's some speculation, but you never know if that's true or if it's not. But I am bullish on silver as of right now because I do think that there's a future for it. So the number 2 reason why I think silver is better than gold investing particularly is because it's very, very beginner friendly. So this right here, all of this silver on the screen is actually cheaper than these 3 1/10 ounce gold rounds or gold coins. So this is a lot easier to get into because it is so cheap. I can buy one of these Morgan dollars for $30, whereas this is going to cost me a heck of a lot more than that. So it's just easy to get into. I can go and gift this to someone else if I want to and get someone else into it, but it ends up being a very easy investment. It's not, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to purchase it, but it still is a good financial investment. In fact, when I started getting into gold and silver less than a year ago, I was buying it for about $31 to $32 an ounce. And now, as you all know today, we're sitting at about $38 an ounce. So it's just way more user-friendly, and I think I've mentioned that on my past videos, but I wanted to reiterate on that. So moving on, and the third reason why I think silver is better than gold, and this is probably the biggest reason that I'm going to tell you guys today, because it doesn't have to do with speculation. It doesn't have to do with historical returns. It simply has to do with the use of silver today. So silver is used for a whole lot today, if you guys don't already know that. It is used in cars. So the batteries for electric cars is used in that. It is used in solar technology panels. It's used in electronics. Almost every electronic device, according to the Silver Institute. So it's used in soldering and brazing. It is used in engine bearings. It is used in medicine, which that's a new one to me. Believe it or not, silver helps fight germs, just like pills and shots. It's actually a long time go-to antibiotic. That's interesting to me, being in the EMS field myself. It is used in water purification. Silver is used in jewelry. I think we all knew that. Silver is used in tableware. And then last but not least is silver is used in precious metals portfolios. So that is 10 reasons from the U.S. Money Reserve of why silver is used. And I think that's worth noting. I know some of those were the same as gold, because I know gold is used in jewelry as well. But for the most part, those were all unique to just silver. And I think that that's worth talking about, because that makes silver more valuable to the industrial world. And if it's more valuable to the industrial world, that's probably going to be a bigger market than people who are investing in it as a precious metal. So the fourth reason is, and this is not really my personal reason, but more of something I found online, but it's the fact that silver is actually more versatile than gold. So some people can actually buy silver when it's cheap and then sell it for a profit and then buy it again when it's cheap because it goes up and down and up and down. That can be a benefit. It can also be a downside, but I'm talking about it in the sake of this video as a benefit because some people, and I do know some people who do buy silver, wait till it goes higher and then they sell it when they make a profit, and then they wait till it gets lower and they buy it and they just keep doing that. Now, that's not my strategy, but needless to say, there are people out there who do that, and I'm not going to say that that's wrong. I'm just going to say that some people do that, and if that works for you, then it's your strategy, so be it, and that's awesome for you. Not for me, but anyways, it is one reason why I do think silver is better than gold. Just in my less than a year of being with the gold and silver market, I've noticed gold has skyrocketed and kind of steadily gone up, but silver has gone up significantly at short periods of time, and then it has gone down, then it has gone up. It's pretty hard to predict either one of them, but gold has been a little bit more stable, and that's just what I've noticed in my short time of investing in gold and silver. Silver is actually historically undervalued compared to what it is on average. So I pulled up an article here that's from Investopedia. So according to this, I found this pretty interesting. The Roman Empire officially set the ratio at 12-1. And this was back in medieval Europe, so that's something that I did not know, but I found it very, very interesting. So the US government fixed the ratio at 15-1 with the Coinage Act of 1792. So historically speaking, it was set at 15-1 for the United States. I thought that was pretty interesting because today it is actually sitting around 90-1, which I'll show you guys on this other article here. Right now, today it is about, 90-1. So basically what that's saying is you can buy 90 1-ounce silver rounds for 1 ounce of gold, which is amazing to me because that does seem pretty significant. It seems like you can own a lot more silver than you can gold. But that is one reason why I would say that silver is a good investment right now over gold specifically, because I think it's undervalued. Everybody who's in the gold and silver world, a lot of people do think it's undervalued. I just think that that's worth noting. So anyways, that is the 5 reasons why I think silver is worth investing in over gold. Now, don't get me wrong, I love gold. I just think that there's a time and place for each of the metals. I am currently buying both gold and silver, but if you guys have any questions or if you guys have any comments, if you have any suggestions, or you feel your own separate way about this, then please let me know in the comments below. Don't get me wrong, historical returns show that gold has done significantly better than silver. So I know that, and I'm not arguing that, but again, it's not as easy for people to go buy gold and invest in gold and get excited about it. That's one of the big things for me is I want to be excited about things when I'm investing in it. And when I'm able to hold this much silver in my hand, it might only be worth $300 or $400, but that's a little bit more exciting than owning one of these teeny particular gold pieces. So I do find value in the fact that you can buy more for less. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and I've been trying to improve something on every single video. So it's been the lighting, it's been the sound. My next thing I'm gonna try to improve is hopefully the background. Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching this video. As always, please, if you could, just like, subscribe, and comment. That means a lot to me. On the next video, I will announce the giveaway winner from this past video. We'll go ahead and see you guys next Monday for another video. And until then, hopefully your guys' stack is getting bigger and bigger. Silver Stasher, we're out.